on air. All right. Let's start the show. All right. Here we go. Hello, everybody. Stream is live. Hippo to the hopper and you just don't stop her. Hippo to the hopper and you just don't stop her. Wait. Why aren't you? Again with the poor, and it's not fair. Whoops, I just spilled my tea. I don't believe this thing is now because everything is right. Everything good. Yeah. Hit the hopper and you just don't stop her. It's supposed to be like streaming gaming headphones in earplugs. Scans. Books, SUBSIDIARY, book tattoo, ATAK, from San Jose, California, originally from San Jose, California. First of 1,000 copies. This is copywritten in 2013. Images hand-drawn by Andre Malcolm, designed in California on Macintosh machines by Adrian Lee and Eric Powers. Printed in China on modified BEBAS NEUE is the font, and you can find this book coming up and all these other books. Suits made the BLOODWORK sleeves, BLOODWORK's bodies. Find all of these and other tattoo dice NALGTATTO.com. Yeah. I had something written out when I was on my way here, and I had to drive to my daughter to get her cleaned, and at a hand, but because it's just one of those, I don't know what was going on, but after my daughter got her teeth cleaned, my wife and I were at the dentist. We were about to leave and we were about to set up the appointment. And the lady asked me while I was setting up the appointment. I said, "Hey, my schedule is a lot more flexible, right? I can move around a lot easier than my wife. So my schedule kind of goes through my wife. Like she sets all the schedules and all that other stuff. Whereas I could just like move with the wind, So we're leaving. I go outside first with Mia. We're going around the corner. I see this lady. She got her button on. Kamala. She got a Harris and what's the name? And like my daughter goes hi to the lady. I'm right in front of my car. And I was in front of my wife's car. Was standing there waiting for my wife to come out because her stuff. I'm gonna take her to school, and her stuff is like in the car, like Mia's stuff in her car. And luckily, we plan to take my car also, so like she can go to her meeting, and then I can go and drop off Mia, and then I come here. And then, these headphones give me it. Like, I'm gonna. Oh, I forgot to drop off Anyway, looks at me, looks at me and had this look on her face. Right, I'm like, what's going on? I don't know this older lady. I don't know her, But my daughter, hi, I'm, that's my daddy. And she kind of like looks at my smiles, and then, oh, you're so cute. And then when my daughter says, hi, how are you? Like, and then she looks at me with this, and it felt like an anime. She just had this face, and it just felt like this anime scene from JoJo's Adventures, Murder Intent, like this. I felt like, am I in an anime moment right now? And then my wife comes around the corner and I go, babe, and I go, hey, and I'm like, and then like I saw her face shift when she saw my wife, and I just said to myself, like, yo, what was that about? What was that about, yo? Like, yo, like I don't know her, yo. You know what I mean? It just felt like one of those anime moments, and I was just like, yo, I get out of here, yo. Like I got out of here with my kid and my wife, and this. Well, it was just like, yo, shit, man, I guess, we got a new president in town, baby. We got a new president, man. America, said who they wanted, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, X is in here already. Don't let me, yo. I'm not trying to, yo. Look, I've been working for myself for, 20. I've always said it before. Politics doesn't really bother me, right? It's not really something that, or maybe that's something I thought, we're starting this Dragon Raw right now. I about to see, you're about to see how I break down the dragon right now. You're gonna see how I start a thumbnail, and I always say, yo, do a thumbnail, because then you get all your proportions down. And even though this is a dragon that I drew already, is I didn't use a system like I had now where it's a bodysuit template. I learned to do that, or I started doing that after I did this first book, because I was going off of, and I'm not gonna lie, I was going off of basically what I saw Philip Liu did in his dragon book, and the idea was like any one of these dragons that I did in this book, it could be part of the body, so you can just take whatever and do whatever you want with it. And even though it's best at the time, really it's these are just ideas. And now I'm not saying that I'm the best dude at doing dragons. I'm just I was so influenced by like what Ed did. Ed Flip did. And anybody, the guys from Bill, kind of like I feel like I'm talking in my head, like you can really hear my. Let me see something. How's that? Testing. I feel like you hear I'm talking to my part of my sinuses. Anyway, I know that I did wrong. I like, this is one of the dragons I said. So if you're new to this channel, if you're really new, this was a project that I did a little over 10 years ago, 11 years ago. And basically, I was inspired by like my wife's career, in the medical field, and even in the medical field, I respect that, like, and it's like science where everything is updated. Everything is updated. It's not the same. They're not going by this thing that they learned in the 1950s. Medicine is growing. Medicine. So like I like that. I like that. So I going back to this dragon book, and I was just last year October, I it was just sitting on my on my desk here next to me at my studio, and I just was looking at it, and I was like, this is that I had to revisit. I remember for each dragon I did like 4 thumbnails. I picked the ones that I liked the best, and those are the ones you see in the book. But then, maybe I should have picked another one. I don't know. But at least like every one of the dragons that I've done in those old books. Sorry about that. I can at least still follow the same process, which is doing the, and then from there growing. Um, Especially is something that is a good for me. Because there's times where I get and uh, uh, it was and give it to my kids at the time, because I remember it's really just the only kind of like documentation I was just taking pictures of the process and just saying, oh, this book is coming out, and really trying to see uh, um I was I wish I could have I wish I documented it in a way that when people because I just didn't know if people were gonna uh um um kind of with it. They were into it. It was a spur of the um of doing a back a lot of people like, even when I went to one of the conventions here, the Bay showcased it. Um yeah, it was kind of like that kind of like a weird kind of style guerrilla style kind of production. You know what I mean? Like, it's in the realm like how graffiti is, like just doing, just doing it, finding somebody, finding a dope ass wall and doing a dope ass production, and people are gonna take pictures and talk about it, and you go from there. And that was the formula that I followed, bombarding, just hitting you in the head, and that was kind of something that uh, help put eyes on the book, I guess. Um, and it was all in the eyes of wanting to get, wanting to be busy, wanting hmm, yeah, wanting to be busy, having the eyes on eyes of the average Joe Schmo, you know, because if you get people on eyes on you, then they're gonna be curious and they're gonna want to know who you are. And, you know, then there's a lot that comes with that. You know what I mean? And yeah. No, no, no. Let's do that and let's drop this down. Let's lift this claw up. Let's lift that claw up. Let's bring this tail down. So I started drawing that in 2012 and the book 2013 and man, thinking about like you know what led up to that was crazy because like in 2010, early 2010, I was still living in New York. Even before that, I only knew of Adrian Lee through the books that, you know. So there was no plan to be like, yo, one day it was just like, I don't know. It's just yeah, where it was gonna take me and shit, you know. Yeah, X questions. Who was that? He asked me. Just got a notification. My bad. I can't agree with just pop on my popped up, folks. So what you heard somebody talking that talk. Penny Penny V says who did I vote for? Look, I'm saying it, man. Watch the videos. I don't talk about who I voted for, man. I'm sorry. I'm from like that old school of views. Some of it, some politics. Not talking my political views. You know, like people get easily offended by you know by that stuff. You know, or just drop $100,000 and I'll tell you. 100 grand, yo. Give me 100 grand and I'll tell you. 100 grand. And I'm not talking the candy bar either. That candy bar is fire. 100 grand chocolate bar. Ooh. Good. That crunchy caramel. Oh my lord, man. I love caramel, man. Might be my thing, man. Caramel, man. That's my anything with like sea salt caramel. I'll be your best friend. when you come visit it, you know when tattooers visit, you bring a gift. Bring me some caramel candy. The world is yours. The world is yours. All right, that's a good silhouette right there, right? All right. Now, see how I built that up? Now it's just me talking and bop bop bop, and you hear that, right? So it's kind of like that. It's um wait, let me see. That ain't nothing to see. Let's groove out to that. Let's groove out to that. Let's groove out to that. Yeah. So I should have had that playing before, but you know. Mm-hmm. A lot of this, the design you see to the left is so different from the design you see to the right. But the reason why it's changed so dramatically like that is just because of the position of this dragon right now. This dragon, the dragon, maybe for you know, it could be something that goes from chest over all the way down. You know, like it could be the way it's positioned. Um, I don't generally put the dragon head on the chest. Is I remember talking to Rhyme about that one time, and just the you know, composition of just like how it's over it, just kind of it unless you use the chest to arm upper arm area, right, you can have it like move from chest to arm a certain way that design, but composition, it can be done a way that isn't so aggressive, right, over the chest, like from shoulder onto the chest. um, uh, and that always bothered me. I don't know where, I don't know why it always did, but like I just, you know, after you're tattooing and you've done it enough, like I know it's replicated, but like maybe the first time somebody ever did it, the tattooer said maybe that's the idea, but the person was so insistent on having it happen, then the artist said, I'll do it anyway and just see how it is. But not everything, um because you know that moment in time is different for us than it is for the initial design that we saw be done first. um it's always just been a thing, like why weird, like if the chest handles like that and then the dragon head is here, you know, down, like, but it's just, I don't know. I wish I wonder if I could call Grime and talk. Wonder. Yeah. All right, but I'm all over this like bird shit right now. Let me make the mouth open a little bit. Uh, Penny Penny V also asked, hey, yeah, I fell asleep during the not the debate, the tallying. I was on the wife, and you know, she was like, put your right. I put my phone down, and I fell asleep. I fell asleep, man. He was already at like 260. Trump was already at 260. One. Oh, she just hit 2. Hey, I mean, I think how, I mean, I don't know. I think one candidate was a little bit more serious than the other. That's it. I think people were tired of the shucking and jiving, you know. I don't a celebrity. I mean, celebrities are a good spot already. You know, celebrities are already in a good spot, and if you're still using, like, a celebrity isn't my thing. Like I'm not saying who I voted for. I'm only just talking about the outcome, and I could look at the. I'm gonna tally it. Like, I saw more business minded people behind one person, and I saw more entertainers and and entertainers, entertainers behind, right? Well, entertainment is cool, but like there's an industry that there's a profession to me, I feel like, that comes first, and it's like industry. Like when you start seeing like businessmen here in America voicing their opinion because their business are starting to fail, like, yeah, like, and then when you see entertainers saying they endorse, all right, so but why do you endorse her, right? Okay, all right, one party endorse this candidate because America is losing here. Like somebody says, hey, the money going, right? Where's the infrastructure going? Okay, fine. There you go. And then another one is saying, well, this person, he committed, and this person did this crime, and they did this and this and this. All right, cool. But we're talking about politics. We're talking about politics that are gonna make America come out of a crisis, right? Like I want to know what. So I'm hearing one person say this. I voted for, because I voted for who I voted for, right? I mean, my wife talked about it, you know, and I talked to some family members about it, and yeah, you all this stuff in here. And look at history. Where was America here at? And you go. That's it. Like I said, I've been working for myself for something years, right? I'm in a state, right? And I pay a lot of taxes, right? He said, hey, I don't, and that's it. I pay my taxes. I literally pay my taxes, keep it moving. But I know that I'm in an ecosystem, and this ecosystem is capitalistic, and even music in itself is a form of, and you entertainers are hurting right now because what? Like, right? And it's not because of it's being hit by technology, the look of how things are being done, right? And humanity in America has to move with it, right? Move with it, and there has to be new things put into play. Money has to be allocated and moved around a certain way. You know, like we're in a recession. You know, we're they don't want to say it. They don't want to say it. You know what I mean? You know, we are. You know, and if your money, the money has to go to keep the money flowing. You have to start spending your money, and we know this right now that a lot of people weren't. They were scared to see how how this election was gonna go. It hurts. Like if I gotta pay my bills, because I'm not well off like that yet. I'm not well off. I can't fully be well off because hey, guess what? Money ain't being spent. People that, you know, they work a 9 to 5 and their job is fine and they don't really get affected by the economy like that. But there's some people that do. I pay child support, and I was slow for maybe like half a year. I'm dipping into like reserve money, using credit cards that I've never used before. Like I'm using credit cards that I've never. I don't like using credit cards, like because the house always wins with that. you know, and yeah, it's like credit score here, credit score there, and I'm being heavily taxed, and there's no answer in sight. So then what am I supposed to do? Like, what am I supposed to do? Just start a new profession? Well, I've been doing this for like 20 something years. I would have to tell my wife, hey, babe, you're going to have to handle the bills for the next year and a half, maybe 2 years, while I get a new degree in or something, you know, all of that by herself. No, I don't want her to do all that shit by herself. You know what I mean? Because it's just like it's hard. It's very hard. If I'm voting for somebody, I don't want to see a candidate twerking. I don't want to see whoever they have on stage come up on twerking. Like, twerking ain't shit. Twerking ain't paying my bills, B. Like, that's not. This is go time. The world is looking at you. The world. This is not America. It's the world. And if you, it's a slap in the face to my wife, who's a professional, who went to school to be productive in her community as a woman, and she's empowering through her mind. And if she's trying to fight and all you're being, and what you see on TV is someone twerking that has like no social skills, like why isn't like the best doctor, why am I not seeing like professionals that build society up on stage? Like, I want to see engineers, I want to see I never seen before talk about why to vote for this person over here. Just like I saw over here have a guy that shot a rocket into space, went around the earth in 40 minutes, came in one spot. And that same technology is in my car. That's no other country in the world has done that. This guy over in South Africa, and he came to America, blah blah blah. But look what he's done, right? That's and people will demonize him and say, oh, this other stuff. This is a guy that's like, my kids are smart, right? When I was younger, it was not cool to be smart, and I felt like I was smart at the time, but I hindered myself. I kept myself back because I didn't want to get ostracized by the kids my age or even older than me. You know what I'm saying? And it sucked. And now is the dopest time in the world. And I just saw a go into space and come back down in the same spot. And that's what drives. That's what drives. That's something that should not be looked down upon. That's amazing to see. So it's something that you got to hold up. Like, yo, that happened in America, B. That happened here, right here, and nobody else tried to do it. Is bugged out, and they had a person on the other party, had a person twerking. Like, I'm tired of seeing celebrities. I'm done. Any money in my pocket, yo. A celebrity hasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't pushing, is not pushing industry. A celebrity is not industry. You know what I'm saying? The last celebrity I see, like, dude, you know, he made a liquor company and somebody gave him $1 billion. But that's a liquor. What's that liquor doing, yo? It's not building. It's not helping education. It's not like that type of industry is not really important. Important is the technology that, like, yo, like, you know what's so dope? You know what's so dope, folks? Look at what you have in your hand. That's technology. Like, if you're watching me right now, it's on a phone that maybe the only time you saw something like this was in Star Trek, or like you saw it in sci-fi. I'm drawing on a tablet right now. You're watching this on YouTube or X. That's industry, B. That's what you want to. That's what you want to. You want to behind, right? And then if you feel like these people are doing something nefarious, you hold them to a higher standard. Like, hey, yo, come on, man. But and you have the right to do that. You know what I mean? Like, twerking ain't doing nothing, B. Twerking ain't a celebrity talking about I endorse her for this. Like, what's this? What you doing? What do you that's gonna help America come out of its financial slump? You got to answer for me, fine, but and that's what I saw. You know, that's what I saw. And this my I didn't know that she was a woman. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a problem with women, at all. Don't put that on me. I'm not gonna say that. I don't have a problem with as saying stuff about women. Hey, you know what? I worked in exchange, and that kind of language. Like, I don't think people understand. Like, there's a and but yeah, my daughter to be, or my wife to be in the room and some guy said like that, to belittle them. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you know, if he's sorry for what he said, hey, then he's sorry for what he said. But like, it's not gonna, that's not gonna change my like fucked up, and that's all I can say about that. That's it. He said something that was fucked up. Yeah, cool. But I know it's sucking job from certain people, and I know who I voted for. I'm not gonna say who I voted for, but yeah. Jamero Walters, what's going on, man? How are you? How was your night? Um, yeah, folks. But don't know about that politics. I voted for. sorry, I'm just looking for some antler prints. Yo, Bitcoin is up. Bitcoin is up, baby. You know what I'm saying? Bitcoin's up 75K. You know what I'm saying? Bitcoin's up, yo. Yeah, what was that? What was that? Was that a question? I keep jumping. Every time I jump out of X, I get a question. The Menace asks, is Bitcoin is Bitcoin Ethereum? Well, I don't really use Ethereum. I don't use Ethereum is when I do an art transaction. But now I'm buying Avalanche. Avalanche is Avalanche is part of their system is there's Avalanche, and then there's a video game called Off the Grid. I've posted the game on Instagram a couple of times. Of basically they use the Avalanche coin to mint the guns and the items that you get in the game. I'm into that. I'm into Ethereum also because there's other games I play. There's a real estate game I play called it's called Upland, and Upland uses NFT. It uses Ethereum mint its real estate. So buy Bitcoin and Avalanche. But honestly, it's kind of like I like Avalanche for. I don't even really have to buy Avalanche. I just buy. I buy the items in that game, and the reason why I play that game is because you don't need in other games. Let's say you've worked and you got this item and like all the guns that I've gotten in that game, everything that I got, the suits I got, it's just sitting in the game right there, right? And I could delete it. Delete that game, I lose everything. But if I had deleted that game, because they said that the game was done, but guess what? It was just including the game, right? So then you would have to start all over again, right? And sometimes, in business, things go up and down, right? And that's the thing. But you want to, when you have to, usually when businesses, some businesses go up and they're up, keep going. And then sometimes when they start selling off their assets, they fire people and they sell off their assets, right? But this is also starting to happen in games too. But there's a thing about what a lot of people didn't, some people knew this was going to happen because they were planning, they're working around it. They were building systems in play that, certain games that came out in the 80s forever. There's things that you can buy, like little memory cards, and if you want, you can, you buy little, there's streaming services, right? And you can play older games that came all the way out in the 80s all the way till now, right? And people still have that in them, where they just want to keep playing one, and that's it. That's fine. That's great. And you can monetize your time doing it. But that's like really the only way you can make a living off of it. Because if it's a hobby and that's all you want to do, that's great. But are you going to really rely on that job that you have for the rest of your life? Yeah, it might give you a retirement plan, but say you get a retirement, you get you get a retirement, you get a pension. But what happens when the economy goes up? Does your retirement go up with it? No, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it does, depending on your profession. And you get to keep them forever. How do you keep that knowledge to your children? Say, hey, you know what? Don't sell this, or sell this, but this game can go on forever. And that's good. That's as long as there's computers around, that NFT system is great. And I like a game like, and I hope they come up with other games. I would love to go work at that. And I hope that a game like Grand Theft Auto does that, because then it's gonna change everything. Like, it's gonna make, I think those two games are gonna be like the best games ever. And who's gonna really be hurting for money? Because now it's like anybody can do it on their off time. Justin, what's going on? Brandon, what's going on, man? Things are good. Things are great for you. So I see that, like, I that's why, and even my art, I do my art the same way too. Like, kids, it's for my family members. You know what I'm saying? So as long as like my mom's side of the family is doing all right, like, it's just family education, educate, like, I'm into this, maybe you look into this can help. Because it's great for the community. It's great for all communities. Like, it's where it's. I think it's in. You need a driving force. I've said this before, and this is a far off idea, but one of my ideas is just. I've said it before. It was becoming part of the civilization. Like, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, evolve into a first civilization, 2, 3. Well, this could be the driving force, becoming part of the civilization, and then it goes from there. But you need humans. You need work together, in the sense that, like, all right, yeah, we have an economy, we have this, but there has to be something that works behind the system, that drives that system. Not just evolving into a first type civilization, then evolve a second type civilization, evolve into a third type civilization. And yeah, a little sci-fi for people, but when I read about that in my mid-20s, I thought that was dope. Because maybe that's what we're moving towards, maybe that's what Bitcoin and NFT and these different coins out there will help move society forward. We need everybody, you know what I'm saying? And let's keep going. All right. So I just dabble dabble in those 3 type of coins. Avalanche. I dabble dabble. Only buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin's number 1. Then it's Avalanche, and then it's Ethereum. So those are my 3 coins. murderous intent. I was like, hey, yo, that lady look like she about to try set trip it on me, yo. I thought she was about to set it on me. I kind of like drawing my dragon now. So I purposely put my ears higher than what does somebody say? Sorry, I'm sorry, folks. What was it? Like, so if you notice, like the eyes are, so you see what I'm talking about. My eyes are here, right? And you know, and if you notice my jawline, so the eyes are here. Right. So you see the eyes are here. This is gonna be a 2-part show, I feel like. And again, this is wait. And that's how you just kind of build out. And now all you do is just kind of slope and put a triangle at the end of the slope. And that's your nose, right? And then from there you go, see the triangles like that, and you just go like that, right? And you do a triangle, right? Feet, and you do a sloping line that kicks out or kicks down. You the mouth go, right? And these are little shapes within shapes within shapes within the shapes. Kind of like where I'm at. Or you can do another triangle. So you got like, right? And then saying here where the eyes are here and my ears are gonna just be right here. Like you are, and this is with like most animals, folks. If you were to look at anatomy, like this is something that I say the 10, let's say 106 mark. All right, so when you do an anatomy, right, look at most animals, right? All animals, the ears are behind the eyes. It's lined up. Just remember that. I know you're doing dragons and then you want to put the ears down here. That's crazy, because if this thing is chewing, it can't or behind it. That's why that's a survival mechanism for all animals. The ears are either higher on behind, the ears are, it can move their ears directions. It can go, any animal can go, most animals, deer, and they can move their ears up, you know, down, even some go this way. It's kind of crazy. They never really go down because their mouth is right there. They'll stop eating, like how deer, when they eat, right? They could, so you never want to put the ears behind the dragon's mouth, the jawline. That's just crazy. And again, I'm just, in my mind, why I did that, I just started my reality. That's it. Just, you know, I questioned what I was looking at. I get it. Someone else's style. That's their style of how they do it. But then one dragon print one time, and this I don't know who did it, but they had, that was it. Changed my perspective. And I know like, some people are like, oh, you know, it's tradition. I get it, you know. Um, I get tradition, you know. And I get, I get it, but yeah, but some people are like, oh, it's a tradition to kill the whale. Yeah, but we come to find out if you just uh what was that? Oh, they going in on her right now. Jesus. uh, I'm all about the bullshit, right? This guy is going off right now. He's he's saying, this man is with how the money raised by black women for Kamala was managed and spent. He's not happy and won't be voting for her. This is serious, and I wonder how many other men feel the same way. Share and find out. Where the money came from? Oh my God. Yeah, B. He said, where the money came from? Damn, where that money came from, bro? Man, like, yo, I want to get that T-shirt. I put out T-shirts and I'm telling you, man, I felt murderous intent. That lady today, yo. You know who saved me? My wife. My wife and my daughter, yo. They saved me. I think I was about to get taken out, man. She probably thought I was. She probably thought I was. I voted for the other team. You know what I mean? She probably thought I you know, but she was ready to like chop my head off when she seen me, yo. And I was like, as soon as my wife came around the corner, yo, her face lightened up. Her face lightened up, you know? You know? And she saw me. Soon as she saw my wife come around the corner and saw what my wife looked like, you know, it was like peace. Like, but I think I was about to have a world star moment with this lady. You know, like it's just one of those feelings. You know something's about to go down. You know something's about to go down. You know something's about to go down. Go and like I felt it. You anybody ever felt like they've been lined up? Anybody ever been lined up before? Ever been lined up? Shit, then you know what's about to happen. You know what's about to happen. You know, like, so I lined up one time, man. Shorty lined me up. She was, man. You know how I found out? Years later. It was maybe like a year and a half later. I found out that she sent me. You know, I was like, I just like this little girl. I mean, cool. So she was in the same grade as me. Calm down, man. We was young, but it was a year later, man. It was my senior year. This shit happened too, man. I found a bag of weed and I sold it. So I was just, I'm about to make $15 real quick. I remember who I sold it to. I said, yo, I just found this, and I guess bag that I found, dude, whatever, he was from Co. And it's fine. Well, you know the whole thing. Find the keepers. But whoever I sold it to was like, yo, that dude Dre sold me some weed. I don't know who. I can't remember who I sold it to, man. And them dudes. So I don't know why she like not. But whatever. But she was ex-boyfriend was from Co-op. And now this is the age of like camcorders, right? So I remember I was walking with her, and out of nowhere, these Co-op, and I never walked this way before. I should have known it, man. I should have known it. Shorty lined me up, man. And these dudes just all was around me, homeroom class, and it was like Co-op and Valley had beat time, and I don't know, man. That's before my time. I'm from White Plains Road, whatever, and but guess what? Right there, that made me was like, this gang shit is stupid. Jump. I almost got my ass handed, but it was just too many Co-op dudes around me, and I knew they were gonna stop. They probably put me in the hospital, beat the shit. Out. None of them dudes could catch me. Woo! Out of that. I come back like the next day. The word got out that like I ran, and I was like, "Shit, yeah, I ran. Fuck, ain't nobody going. Y'all ain't beating me up for what? Like I'm for a bag of weed, but hey." And lineup story, man. Idiot go to her house because she lived like go up Baychester. Baychester goes all not Baychester, Gun Hill Road. She lived like this near this hospital that was over there, like this little suburban neighborhood, Puerto Rican chick. And I didn't think anything of it, because I jumped on the bus to see if she right. She got away. So either it was her brother, and I think it was just her. But I got away, yo. I got away in the snow, man. I was all them days of two-hand touch football. And yo, I was out. They couldn't catch me. I don't know, something, man. God was looking out that day. Thank you, God, for letting me get that ass whooping I would have got. Yeah, back to that, man. Yeah, it was one of those feelings. It just, I was like, man, am I in high school again? It was my daughter. Maybe it was my daughter, like, also saved the moment. You know what I mean? But definitely my wife saved the moment this morning. I'll tell that lineup story. dumb people fighting for like places that they don't even own, man. Like, I don't understand, like, if y'all built it, if y'all built stuff and if you and that was it, you know, you own it, then you gonna fight for it because you don't want nobody on property, you know. And that's just my own land, right? Then it's just like, yeah, if anybody try, yo, doop 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 doop, like that, easy. But like, you don't own it, man. You just pay rent. Like, they coming into your house, then it's a different. And in some places, it's cousins killing cousins. Like, it's crazy. Like, what? You just killed your cousin? Y'all used to each other when y'all little kids. Friends that used to be in high school together, they got kids now, and the kids is fighting each other for what? I don't know. Dumb shit, B. Dumb shit. Co-op Valley cribs, please. It's like GD, BD, like what? What? But I get it. I get it, man. I get it. Post-traumatic slave syndrome. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. Okay, 72. Bong bong. Any questions on this? All right. So again, so like layout. I kept the, instead of having the leg behind the tail, I had it swoops behind the leg. I find that just kind of just works. I can bring it forward. I can bring the tail back or forward, but then it just, I silhouettes and movements that are just really, that's really what I'm focusing on, especially right here in the area. Like I like this open left, and then to the right it's like, you know, clawed and tail, right? That right. Um, because then I can always add flame coming off of this leg here, you know, like flame coming off like that, you know, and then flames coming like going underneath the underbelly and then coming out that way, you know, like little things like that. That's most likely my idea already, and then flames coming up this way, right, and then flames coming over here, and then everything fills out just right. And then there's enough, you know, there's the positive, and then this is the negative over here, right? So there's a lot of negative space, and there's always things they could add on to that later on. And then that's my um that kind of movement, you know. So I can't remember if this is the part of the part of the dragon book where I was actually using the letters in the alphabet. I like those. I like these. These are nice. Oh, when you just drawing the flames, they're just coming out like, you know, like, shit, man, you just can't, you know. All right, see it, see. Yeah, you better start cross-referencing. You better start bringing them views in YouTube, because X want me over here. Right. I try to play that, man. It's like, mm-hmm. Mm. And again, this is your first time watching this. I usually have a on YouTube. I'm trying to do it on Twitch where I can stream both, but there's usually a above overhead camera, so you can see my hand movement, and also you can also see the 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 drawing process like you're just seeing right now. But I was told that, like, it's kind of weird seeing the lines just come out of nowhere. That was my wife's suggestion, is you can see the hand, and I asked people, and they were telling me they like to see like the hand and stuff like that. That's kind of like one of the things that, like, how I learned how to draw was just, I remember just watching my uncle draw, or my aunt draw, and the movement, the confidence, and the confidence, like there's drawing with confidence too, like there's you just doing simple strokes, and it just works, and that's kind of like something that, like, I strive for. I've been imitating, and yeah, I remember, and it's not even just my uncle was like that, my aunt was like that, but like a lot of artists, like I've said before in the past, that I watch Jim Lee draw a lot. So like if you ever watch him on Twitch, yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. Like the way he draws is just like he understands everything. Yeah, he understands anatomy and flow, and how to actually get the idea out so fast, and like and I like that he does a lot of erasing. Like I think that was something that, like, it's something that, like, was eye-opening to me. Like, oh, this guy erases a lot. I thought, like, erasing was a sign of failure, whereas, like, watching Jim Lee do it, it was like, oh, it's okay. And he even said it, it's okay to erase. The eraser is your friend, and it is. And don't be afraid to erase. And so now, like, it's not like, even now, like, like erasing right now, like, yeah, like that's just a refreshing feeling to see, like, one of your, like, idols in art just say, yeah, it's okay to erase. It's nothing wrong with that, and I like that. do now, I like how the jaw moves here, right? So why not just give you a little bit of like, I'll give you a little bit of whisker here. That's it. And then we just convey all that movement here. Let's bring out that neck. Big horns, yo. Alpha horns, B. Come on, man. What else? Oh, come on, man. Y'all still hit me. All right, let me answer this. Is I mean, hopefully, I mean, what's that? Penny says, I mean, like, I just, you know, what next? I don't know, man. Economy gets back on track. You know, like, that's really it. I think it's just the economy has to. The economy has to bounce back. That's it. I think it's. I think whatever plans were in play has to happen. You know. Um. That's it. I know. I know a lot of people are like, well, um, yeah, I don't know. I'm not a politician, you know. I'm a businessman. I work off of I work off of capitalist system, which is, you know, that's just how things have always been. You know, it's always once once you once you start, you know, you know, my how do I say this? Oh man, I don't like this clause. Not work of a work out a capitalist society. That's it. You know, hopefully, you know, the people that are hoarding money, um, uh, well, everybody's got to start spending again. That's the first thing, you know. Um, and I think it's when people aren't spending money, um, then the economy gets affected. That's it. You that's how a recession really starts to affect people. It's like that. that needs to, or like money that the state has to go out and stay with it. Like the money you get from your taxes, the state takes and puts it back into the government. The government takes the money, puts it back into the people. If that's how it's always been, is that how it works? That's how it works, right? If I'm not right, if I'm wrong, let me know. But money has to be put out, you know, like we like the banks, like the Fed shouldn't be giving money to anybody outside of America. That's plain and simple. Like for the next 4 years, that's done. You know what I mean? Like that's done. Like why? Like if while Trump is in office, if there's a war, America got to close their doors and be like, go to somebody else and get that bread. That's it. Like, you know, because after COVID, you know, like COVID shut everything down, right? Am I wrong or right? It shut everything down. I don't like how that claw works, man. Am I bugging out? Am I bugging out? I just don't like how that looks. Like America has no beef with anyone right now. And that's it. America has no beef with anyone right now. And keep it that way. Let's keep it that way. And that's it. And infrastructure has to be built out. Continue putting money back into the people that are going to spend and have a plan of interest for the community, and that's it. That's really it. Whatever trade has to keep going, fine. You know, like I'm just tired to seeing like, oh, so and so gave $4 billion to Ukraine or to Israel. Like what? I can't even get a loan from the bank right now. That's it. Does that mean to say, yo, show me why I can't say that? You know, I'm a business. I run a business. I'm gonna pay my taxes, and that money goes right back into the government, and then that's it. Equal flow of money keeps going around. That's what I was told how it works. That's how it works, right? That's how it works. If I'm wrong, let me know. I'll be wrong. And then I'll say, hey, you know what? I figured out that I was wrong. Money doesn't work that way. We're supposed to give our money away. Then I'll be wrong, yo. You know, like shit. You know, California got hit so many times, just natural disasters. You know, from let's say like the fires, rainstorm. You know, the rain fell so much here that redwoods were just falling over. You know, because they're shallow rooted. I come to find out, and we had like 3 of them in my backyard. I come to find out about that like that year when that rain was happening, and then before that, it was all those fires in the hills, all throughout California. Right? It's to the point where the fires were doing so much destruction that, was it Geico or State Farm? One of those, they stopped doing insurance in California, like homeowners insurance. They just couldn't do it anymore. That was crazy. Can you imagine? Like, there's no more insurance. You buy a house out here, there's no more homeowner insurance. You have to be grandfathered in to have that now. Either you have it, you still have it, but like newer homeowners can't get insurance for their house. Right? And then, you know, Newsom was just taxing all the wealthy people to the point where they left. Now, if you're a wealthy person, you might still have your business here. All right, cool. That's peace. But just the money that they spend left. Their business, they took up their business and left. Some just closed shop. Okay, how does that affect me? Well, you know, their employees, if their employees are getting tattooed, they come to me. They might come to me, or they come to some tattooer. Tattooers use my ink. If they're not tattooing, they're not using the ink. They're not coming to replenish. Like, you see how like that ecosystem works? They're not going to come to me to replenish. So that business just slows down, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, these are just things that just happened in California. Then there might have been like a slight earthquake, that might happen. But it wasn't no big earthquake like before. The technology is different now, where it's just you not even the roads get messed up like that, you know? But it can easily be fixed. But like, what else happened? Then there was a writer's strike and the actor's strike, right? And that was a deep blow to California, because imagine if you are a catering business, right? Imagine you're a catering business, and I think I talked about this in one of my previous streams. We were talking about it, you know, like this is money that's being, like, if anybody looked at like in let's say the height of the movie industry, like when it was like billions of dollars, let's say 2020, let's say 2010, how much revenue Hollywood was making for the United States of America, what they made is gone now. Like it's like partly because it's streaming, you don't have to do so much. Technology is coming where you can AI makes clips and videos and all this other stuff, and you know that hits, you know, and writers want more compensation, or they want to make sure they don't get affected as bad. But then look at the actors, right? They got it now where if you're an actor, they just, you know, you write a contract, and see, now you got to understand what's behind that contract, because is that contract good for the gander? Or good for the goose, right? Let's say like that, right? Because is it now are you leasing your license, or you're just to the studio for that one movie? Because you better make sure it's not for all movies that they plan to do in the future, because now they can just scan your face and they can just use you over and over and over again, and you only got paid that one time. There you go. So there's a lot that goes behind these contracts, and it's just like our newer actors privy to that. You know, understand that these contracts that like rappers and musicians got screwed over for all these years, they might just use that and just change up some wording, you know, and then you're in a movie that you didn't authorize. You know, look at what happened to Scarlett Johansson. You heard what happened to her. And there's these little things like that can happen and screw you over. I don't know, man. So, you know, well, there's things that happen. They don't really need. It's the writer, right? You know, and now the music industry is consolidating now because they fired so many people, and then when you look at the revenue what they were making yearly, oh, okay, well, how does that affect you? Well, it was the music industry. That was huge. It's huge. It's a huge thing in America. Like the amount of record labels that are out here. You know, like if they do a music video, that's part of the film industry. The budgets that they would need to do these videos aren't there no more like that. It's crazy. You know, because just streaming just changed everything. They're not making money off of basically radio like that anymore. Radio's dying, you know. Well, how does that affect you? Well, guess what, man? Like the people that spend money, local businesses, right? I'm a local business, you know. There's somebody that's already invested, you know, there's people that invest so much money in a label that they feed their whole family off of it. Now that money ain't coming in like it used to. Their stocks is plummeting. A lot of these things are just are happening, and a lot of people just not privy to it. And that's just changing, yo. I don't know, man. I don't know. Tomorrow I'm gonna play what one tech analyst was talking about, like what's happening in the movie industry and music industry. The money you get off of, you know, the money you would make off of a song before isn't like it is now. You have to be like a huge name. Partly why that Drake beef happened was there were already acts that were huge, and he got the biggest slice of the pie. You know, he got the biggest slice of the pie, and there's dudes like, hey, yo, but like, why does he get it? He's smashing out women. Like, it's like that. It's like he's smashing out women. He's doing this. He's doing that. He's that disrespectful, and he gets the most money. You know, a lot of dudes felt disrespected. Like, like some rappers, some artists were just consistently putting out hits, and you know, here we go. And you know, that line, that Kendrick colonizer line is like a prime example of like, it's a personal. Blood fire. But you know, I think one of the things that like that a lot of people overlook is the technology that's coming out. You know, I don't even think the people in the record industry even understands what they're using. You know, they don't understand it. They just, oh, it's new, blah, blah, blah. Nah, but you don't even understand what, you know, what you have. You know, and how it could fully be used to be beneficial. I think the reason why, and it's about to happen, is going to be revealed that you don't really need a record label. You know, like that, those days of just like leeching off people and just backhanded tactics, those days are kind of gone, but it's not really being put out there like that. You know, like you can build your own website, host yourself, play your own music, hire marketing, and that's it. And it was said to Steve Jobs. I mean, well, Steve Jobs said it years ago. He said it years ago, and I think, I mean, you know what it is, why it went over a lot of people's heads, because and it's not a disrespect to people in tech, but the way people in tech describe things, especially like coders, you know, like the system builders, the language is in themselves. For themselves is great because they know how to talk to each other. But like a person that is like of a different profession, it's like you have to just find a common language, a common way of describing something. And so when Steve Jobs, and I think only a few artists figured it out a long time ago. Like, go talk to Tech-9. Tech-9 is the perfect example of Tech-9 has got to be like the smartest. God, I would love to talk to Tech-9. Be, yo, you've been on a different wave. You've been on a different wave, yo. What did you figure out? You figured it out a long time ago, huh? You figured it out a long time ago, and he did. He did. You know, we're in an age now where, like, do you really need a record label? No, you don't. You don't really. That industry is. That's why that whole consolidating thing where they just started. That's because the cat's out the bag. The cat's out the bag. Excuse me. The cat's out the bag, and thank you, NVIDIA. Thank you, Bitcoin. See, now, like, the reason why people, I'll tell you this, tattooers, there's a thing where they don't want you to fuck with that, right? It's a lot of people gonna say, oh, it's a scam. All right, why do you think it's a scam? Like, do you know the actual technology behind it, right? Like, why a lot of governments, a lot of industries are scared of it, right? There's a lot of people scared of it. Well, like, why? Okay, well, for instance, it lets you know where the money is. It's the best thing to understand where your money is. If you pay taxes, you can track your coin. You know where it is. You can know who's hoarding the most. And then you fight that. You say, yo, let it out, because it's supposed to be in circulation. It's supposed to be in circulation. Now, you can have a lot of it. But keep that. It has to be kept in circulation for it to move. And there's protocols for it. Like, you can't hoard it. It has to keep going. It has to keep going around. You can always track it. You can always see who has the most. That's the thing about Bitcoin. You know where the money is. You know where the money is. If I pay this person, I know where it's at. Like, if the government starts you, perfect, right? All right, cool. Now, if this government has the most, all right, cool. So you know that your government has this much, this government has over there that much. And so now everybody's just moving it around, right? Like, if a politician, you know, if your politician, your local politician, is stealing from you. If it's supposed to go to fixing the roads, all right, go. Let's see the process of it. Let's see that. Let's see that, man, and that's it. Let's see that happen. Now, I'm only just talking one part of it. But yeah, that's where it is. Let's see where it is. Let's see where it's going. or this, this medical facility gets this amount of money to take care of its patients. You want to make sure that the head person of that facility is not pocketing the money. All right, it goes to Bitcoin. That's it. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. All over my timeline, I'm seeing people crying. Why? Why are people crying? I can't play this audio in the background. Oh, this dude is fat. He took his shirt off. He took his shirt off. He's frustrated. Oh, man. Shorty, man. Yo, you got snot coming out of your nose? What are you doing? Yo, this is going to be online forever, yo. It's going to be online forever, B. Don't get caught up in the moment. That's one thing I learned about politics, man. Yo, just, don't get caught up in the moment, man. It's all right, it's over. It's over, yo. It's over. It's over. Dang, you got a big forehead. Oh, you got a 6 head. Oh my God. Should I play this video? You want to see some people crying? Because Agent Orange won. Agent Orange. Yo, the first time I saw that, I think it was the New York Post called him that. I said, Agent Orange? Y'all mad because Agent Orange died? I mean, is online, is it won? What for? You crying because Agent Orange won. Come on. I woke up this morning. I woke up in the middle of the night and I was trying to look on my phone to see who won, and it was like he was already at like 2 something, and I was like, he was like 270 or something like that. He hit 270, and I was like, oh snap. CNN was like stuttering and buffering. They were just trying to. They kept playing numbers like, well, he was here this year, so it was like kind of making you think that he could still lose, but it was just over, you know. But I was like, yo, that guy right there, he voted for Agent Orange, man. He did. You can see the hairstyle. He got the same hairstyle just like him. I was like, oh, he on code. He's like, the network is. His hairstyle was just like his. I was like, you with it, man. This guy's ripping his shirt off, piss, his man boobs. Slobbers, snot coming out her nose. But what does it really mean, though? What does it really mean? 69%. You know how I knew. You know how I knew Trump was gonna win. I think Apple's engineering all of this. Because the apps change into like some bubbly looking apps that they had before to everything just like black background. Like mine is on nighttime, so the apps just have like a black to like everything is just like flat. I was like, oh, Trump gonna win. Yo, people don't understand how powerful this phone is. I think Apple runs the world, man. They got like some type of tech that you don't even realize that you have in your hand. I think Apple. If you put it on nighttime mode, that's how I knew that Trump was gonna win. I'm not saying who I voted for, but I was like, oh, Trump gonna win. But as soon as the first ballot came in, I was like, oh, he winning. You see that number? I was like, how's she gonna beat that? When I saw like Texas, Florida, like all the southern states, Georgia, I was like, that's it. Like, is something wrong with me? I'm laughing. I'm like, yo, something's wrong with me, man. Something's really wrong with me. Oh, hey, yo, wow. What the? That's my type. Copy. Oh, allow, find, save. Okay. Yo, the internet's crazy. The internet is bonkers. Wait, what's this? No, I'm not putting my political views out there. This dude won by 91%. Golly, 91%. Damn. This is crazy. Presidential election winner 2024 Trump 91%. Come on. Wait, what? Wait, what? Am I reading this right? 90.1. Trump had 90.1%. Kamala had 9.2%. Jesus. Source polymarket.com. Wait, is this real? Because that look, oh, polymarket, they put that right there. He went up, he was up the whole time. Yo, from February, he was in between 40% and 60%. He shot up in November. Oh my God, that's crazy. The economy was so bad. What the economy was so bad. What do you think people was gonna do? That's the thing. That's the thing. People. That's it. What you? That's the. That's the. That's the bottom line. The economy is so bad. People were like, "Hey, elite." But they're looking at like, I remember when Vance came out here earlier in the year. You go to Florida. You look at Florida compared to, you go to Florida compared to California. They're like, yo, she's a vice president of the United States. Look at this is when I knew. Remember when Vance came out here and then he was like, look at our state compared to California. He's like, look at Florida compared to California. And he was like, yo, you want this person to be president of the United States? Go to Florida, B. That's it. You come out here, it's that's all you got to do. Go visit another state. Yo, if the bipping alone, man, like the amount of times I had to like change a window in the last 10 years, yo, come on, man. It only went up. It only went up after COVID. Why was it going up before that? You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, say people can say what they want to say about Florida, man, but at least Florida ain't got a homeless count like that. The movie industry is leaving California, yo. Like they're taxing people here so hard. Industries are going away. That's just nuts to me. It's just nuts to me, B. It's nuts to me. And it's just like, man, shit. All right. It's the tech capital of the world. Like, the tech capital of the world. Like, what? Meanwhile, like, Vegas is nice. You know? Florida's coke money, man. That's coke money. Right? We all know that. Everybody knows that. Anyway, I'm done. All right. So now we are getting to halfway point. It's the halfway point. I'm good on time. Yo, look at that. I'm good on time, B. Am I wrong to say what I'm saying? Fucking man. What am I supposed to do, B? It's what I see. All I'm gonna do is talking about what I see. I ain't lying. You heard me. You heard me the other day yelling at the homeless dude. You heard me. Not making that up. You heard me the other day talking to the dude. Yo, my man, what are you doing? There's people that live upstairs. Joe Human says, "Nah, bro. You really think? I mean, how could he cheat? I mean, how could he even cheat the system? All right, just because he had that many people, just because he had that many people on celebrities, just because he had those celebrities. Sorry, just because one candidate had that many celebrities, right? That doesn't mean anything. That maybe the American people just been starving for the last 4 years, and and you know they want something different. Yeah, maybe that's it, man. How I'm I don't see you know I mean, if he cheated, then I think there would be. I think people would just, I think things were put in place, right? You think he's gonna pardon himself of all them charges? The money that the money that Biden was giving away, does it come back to America like right away? Oh, you know who's coming out of jail? Diddy. That's his homie. Charges are just dismissed. Diddy coming out of jail, folks. I said it first. Man. Diddy coming out of jail, yo. He coming out of jail, baby. Yo. Hey, yo. Diddy coming out of jail. I'm telling you right now. I said it first. Diddy coming out of jail. That's his homie, man. Those are New York. They would. All right. You think I'm joking, man? Yo, Diddy gonna make a call. Diddy gonna make a call. He out. Yo, I said it first. Yo. I said it first. Diddy out of jail, B. That's his mans. That's his mans in them. All right. Diddy coming out of jail. I said it first. Hold up. Take that. Yup, that's it. Diddy coming home. Diddy coming home, yo. Yo, Diddy coming home. Diddy is coming home, yo. Yo, I'm telling you right now, I said it first. This is a nobody. I'm a nobody on this YouTube thing right now. I'm nobody right now. So that's my first prediction. Diddy gonna make a call to his lawyer and say, hey, you need to get in contact with one of Trump's peoples. Tell him to get me out of here. I need to get out of here. Drop all the charges. That's it. Because it's Fed charges, right? That's it, kids. Diddy coming home. That's it, kids. The case is Rap City. I said it first. Donald Trump's press secretary speaks on his plans for the start of his term, which includes one day launching the largest mass deportation operation. Diddy coming home by next month. Before by the end of this month, Diddy coming home, B. Matter of fact, before this year is over, Diddy coming home. Diddy coming home, yo. If you watching this right now, spread the word. Diddy coming home, baby. Yo, take that. Yo, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Diddy coming home. Diddy is coming home. I said it first. Ladies and gentlemen. It's good to have friends in high places, B. Diddy coming home. Yo, P.
What's up, fam?
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
Yeah, man. Diddy coming home, baby.
What are you talking about, Diddy coming home?
Trump about to pardon him.
Man, Trump is not pardoning no Diddy.
Bro. They used to party together back in the day.
Get out of here, bro.
Bro, I bet you any amount of money, P.
Get out of here.
I bet you a stack.
No.
Diddy made a call today, either last night or today. That's my prediction, yo.
No.
Before the year's over, Diddy coming home.
No. That's not happening.
You don't think so?
Hell no. Somebody got to take this L, and it's going to be him. You know how every year somebody has to take an L?
I don't. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, somebody has to take an L.
Bro, I don't think so, man. I think that there's so much juice out there. I think there's so much filth on in his tapes that he coming home, bro.
Nah, bro. Hell no. Hell no.
You don't think so?
Nah. No.
I'm a.
Also, ready? Here's the other part that's great. He's black. So hell no.
What do you mean?
Nigga, if they didn't let Harvey Weinstein out, you're not letting that nigga out.
Him and Harvey didn't like each other, bro. Trump didn't like Harvey, B. Trump, they had a rival, man.
Still in jail, my nigga. Ain't no hope for nobody.
Bro, I'm telling you, like,
Liking Harvey Weinstein, that's money, my nigga. That's more money than Diddy.
I don't know.
Exactly. Let's be logical here.
P, I have a feeling, man. I have a funny feeling, bro. I have a funny feeling.
I feel like he may win the case. I can tell you that much. I have a feeling he might win. But as far as somebody releasing him, no. That's not happening. That's definitely not happening.
I don't know. I think it might happen.
No, bro, you tripping.
I think it's.
It's fail, my nigga. They'd rather get that money from it.
Trump was in so many Diddy videos, bro.
My nigga, do you know how much money they start taking his fucking money, saying like, oh, he did this for this amount of money, start taking his assets. What? They're not letting that man out of jail. You crazy?
I don't know, man. I think it might happen, P.
No, he's not Kodak Black. Kodak Black ain't have no money, so it wasn't worth their time. They're not letting Diddy out, my nigga. It's not happening.
I don't know. I think it's gonna happen.
Okay. You know what I'm saying?
think it's gonna happen.
These folks. I love how you believe in them.
Nah, yo, It's not even just a belief. It's not just a belief system. I'm not. Come on, man. Like everybody used to rap about Diddy. You know what I mean? I mean, not Diddy. About Trump.
My nigga, it's not happening. Like you tripping. You tripping at this point. You know damn well. Some niggas ain't letting no goddamn Diddy out of jail, bro. That's not happening. Not when Beyonce was just trying to go against this nigga. Hell no, he ain't letting that black man out. Hell no, bro. You tripping.
Yo, but there's a lot of black dudes that voted for Trump.
And it's not gonna be Diddy. He's not gonna be like, oh yeah, let me get Diddy out of jail. Hell no, bro. You tripping. So one time I'm saying you tripping.
Oh, the Democrats did use Diddy last time.
Yeah, they
Yeah, you're right.
Republicans wasn't using Diddy to fucking get votes.
Right, you're right. Diddy in jail.
You tripping the fuck out. They gave that nigga out of jail, bro. He's the person taking the L, man. You know that every year since we've been through life and so there's always one black person has to take an L every year. Somebody has to go down, either some way, somehow.
They was always trying to get Michael.
Michael Jackson dealt with it. Mike Tyson dealt with it. Kobe dealt with it.
So it's Puff's turn.
Yeah.
I don't like how they trying to bring Jay into this shit, man. Jay innocent. I'm a late Jay fan. I'll tell you this right now, but I don't think Jay's on that bullshit.
Nah, they're not gonna do that, bro.
Bro,
they're not letting that man out of jail. That man is stuck in jail forever. He's gonna be stuck in jail.
Damn.
No. Unless he wins that case, which I still believe that can be possible. There's one thing I do believe is that he might win.
Right.
That's the one thing I do believe. He might win because of them NDAs.
I mean, some of these allegations is just crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I know dudes in the hoods, they don't fuck with kids, so.
Yeah.
You know. All right, P. My you know, you put some logic into what I was saying, but we live in a crazy time, man. We live in a crazy world, and I that might happen.
Yeah.
You know, it could happen. How's the family?
They good, man. They just went to grandma's house for the rest of the week. They got vacation time.
Oh, your mom's?
No, my wife's mom's.
Oh, okay. Wait. They out of school?
No, they just got time off. Like this Princeton schedule is much different than everybody else's schedule.
Princeton.
Yeah, I'm in Princeton, New Jersey, nigga.
Yeah. I know. Is it your wife's schedule? Your kid's schedule?
The kids, yeah. My daughter goes to Princeton Junior High School.
God damn, junior high school. Fuck.
Yeah, my daughter's in Princeton Junior High School.
And it's a different schedule.
Yeah, so
it's almost like a Catholic school.
Huh?
It's almost like a Catholic school type of thing.
Nah, not a Catholic school. It's a regular ass public school, but it's the one that really connects with the school. You know what I'm saying? The college.
Right. Oh, you mean it's part of the college?
Yeah.
So it's like
she does like 3D audio. I mean 3D animation and all types of fucking weird ass classes my daughter got.
That's dope.
Yeah, she takes like French now.
That's dope. That's crazy. I can't believe they do 3D animation now in school. Fuck.
Yeah.
God damn. I wish I was in school. No, I don't.
Yeah, shit is crazy now. Like the shit that they get now.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's definitely, especially like when you're in a good school.
Right.
A free laptop for them. All that shit.
Oh, so the school's monitoring what she looks at.
Yeah.
Trust me, bro. I got a client that's what he does. They can tell what the kid's looking at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So be wary of that.
Yeah.
You know.
I trust. I pay attention. I do pay attention.
Oh, that's ill. 3D animation. How's the little boy? Little man.
He's chilling, man. I gotta actually take him to the neurologist in a few days.
Oh shit. Anderson's coming out here next week.
That's what's up.
Yeah, him and his girl coming out here and shit.
Nigga shampoo.
Shit, shampoo man. All right, Pete. I just called to hit you with that little prediction. I know you're busy.
Yeah, nigga, but appreciate the call, man. You know, I love you like food.
Yeah, man. Yeah, of course, bro. Thank you so much for all the years of friendship. Fuck with you, bro. Thank you.
You already know, bro.
All right. Peace.
Peace.
Have a good one. Oh, man. What the hell? I don't know. I think he gonna get out. I think he might get him out, man. I think it would be a trump card. No pun intended, but I think that by him doing that, you know, like he's just gonna have possibly a person in his side, even in the long run. You know, Diddy's going through, you know, like what Trump did. You know, like in jail. Shit, you go from Bentleys and Rolls Royces and Maybachs to like a small cell. Chill. Shit, if Diddy ain't make a call, he better make a call. Oh, people laughing at that joint. I think I'm joking, man. Diddy about to let him out, man. Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock's SNL bit when Donald Trump won in 2016 still holds up.
Senate slate says she'll win by 3. Oh, well, she'll definitely win the Electoral College, for sure. But I guess there's like a nightmare scenario where he wins the popular vote.
Really? That's your nightmare scenario, huh?
Because of shifting demographics, there might never be another Republican president in this country.
Word. You ever been around this country before?
And we project Kentucky will go to Donald Trump.
Yeah, well, of course he won Kentucky. I mean, that's where all the racists are.
All of them are in Kentucky?
Oh, you know, she got Vermont.
Oh, snap, Vermont!
Okay, no, it says too early to call. There's only 1% in.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and call it. Florida's going blue. To Latinos.
To Latinos!
Well, of course he's going to win Ohio. We knew that. But if we can get Pennsylvania, Florida, and North Carolina, we don't even need Ohio.
Yeah, and if the Indians having 4 more runs, they would win the World Series too, dude.
I'm gonna grab a Xanax from the bedroom. Okay, well, you grab me 6. Yeah, I'm just gonna bring the whole bottle. How's that?
Look, early returns are always going to be Republican because Republicans go to sleep early. That's just a fact.
I just talked to my brother-in-law at CBS. He says Trump's gonna win Florida.
Word, I guess that the Latinos didn't hear about your toast. Hey guys, what I miss?
Trump might actually win.
I mean, of course. What are you talking about? I tried to tell him that.
What is happening? Why are women even voting for him?
Yeah, I don't get you ladies. I mean, the country's 55% women. I mean, if the country was 55% black, well, we'd have tons of black presidents. I mean, Flavor Flav would be president.
Okay, all she has to do is come back and win Wisconsin, come back and win Michigan, come back and win Pennsylvania.
And some of the counties are the urban counties they're so black people vote late.
Yeah, let's hope there's 100,000 of us in Green Bay. Your brothers love the Packers.
You never know, guys. Alaska's still out there.
We're now calling Alaska for Donald Trump.
Oh my God. I think America is racist.
Oh my God. You know, I remember my great-grandfather told me something like that. But, yeah, he was like a slave or something.
I can't believe it. Like, why aren't people turning out for Hillary the way they did for Barack Obama?
I mean, maybe because you're replacing a charismatic 40-year-old black guy with a 70-year-old white woman. I mean, that's like the Knicks replacing Patrick Ewing with Neil Patrick Harris.
And Donald Trump has been elected President of the United States. Yeah, you guys are right. It's a historic night. Don't worry about it. 8 years are gonna fly by.
Yeah, don't worry. It's gonna be all white.
What about undocumented immigrants?
Oh, they're not going nowhere. Come on, man. You act like everybody trying to pick their own strawberries.
This is crazy. I mean, do you even know what it's like to be a woman in this country where you can't get ahead no matter what you do?
Oh, jeez. I don't know. Let me put my thinking cap on that, but I'll get back.
Now, come on, guys. Get some rest. You got a lot of big day. You got a big day of moping and writing on Facebook tomorrow.
God, this is the most shameful thing America has ever done.
Yeah, man, get over it, man. You be all right. You be all right. You know what I'm saying? Ah! Yo, seeing people cry. Oh my God, I'm sadistic, yo. I gotta be sadistic, man. See people cry over this dude winning. It's gonna be all right, yo. It's gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Get your lattes. Nah, I'm good. I'm good on that.
one is being built right now by Unplugged Performance. They're doing a carbon fiber wide body kit on it. Dude, it's sick.
Great.
Changing the suspension, putting wide wheels and tires on it.
Great.
Custom interior. I'm fucking pumped.
That's great.
I'm pumped. I love those.
It's a
things.
super fun car.
Jamie has one too.
Yeah, great.
I love them. I love them. It's makes other cars feel stupid. Like its ability and the fact that you can merge on the highway, you don't seem like a douchebag because it's totally silent.
Yeah.
It's not like when you merge on the highway, just
Yeah.
all of a sudden you're going 100 miles an hour. Like what?
Yeah, that's cool.
It's different than any other vehicle. My third one is being built right now by Unplugged Performance.
Crazy, yo, crazy. You know, I'm a tech guy, man. I'm a tech guy. That's what I'm about. I'm all about tech. I'm part of the nerd group, you know. Oh, yo. Mm-hmm. Oh man, people hit that. Oh, I mean, I already talked about that, dudes. It's how you wear the fit, man. You from New York? Come on, bro. You right. I'm right. I'm right, man. I wasn't bullying. I wasn't being a bully on his tattoo. I think his tattoo looked good. Murderous intent. Murderous intent. Murderous intent. Murderous intent. I might straighten that toe out. Thomas Ruff, I love seeing that you're still working, my man. I can't wait to see, or I can't wait to be able to get out to Cali to finish my back piece. Thomas Ruff, what's going on? Wait. Thomas? Yo, what's good, man? It's been a long time. How you been? How's everything? Yo, send me a picture of your back. Let me see what the last thing that we worked on. Said it has crazy. Ended up in Michigan. Oh man, what are you doing out in Michigan? Wait, let me see what I did on you, man. What did we do? Wait. Oh, we were doing was it the lotus flowers? Yeah, what are you doing out there? Oh no, the red dragon. Oh, Thomas, I did the red dragon, man. How's it going? Did you get married? I know you. I remember you met. We did your dragon. We started it at analog. Yeah. Yeah. I still got. Is it the 718 number? If you have that number. Man, from Cali to Detroit. How you like the winters out there? Yeah, 4 and 5. Yep. So you know what? Where's my email? Oh, hold on. Let me just email it. Here's my email. There you go. That's my email right there. Just email me. Holy man, it's been a minute. It's been like what, 10 years? Yeah, the winters out there is something, man. Chill. That's why I've never been back to the East Coast. Don't tell me you live near the lake too. Don't tell me you live near Lake Michigan. I'm like, oh, I'm praying for you right now. Oh man. Whoa. This is cool, man. This is wild, man. This is so wild. Like, there's some people I haven't heard from Thomas in years, man. I wanted to finish that back piece so bad. I thought you was mad at me. We're supposed to do a dragon on the back and then a phoenix on the front. I was like, yo, let's go all out. And they just disappeared. And I was like, oh man, did I do something wrong? Grand Rapids? Is GR Grand Rapids? Yeah, man, like and subscribe and just hit the notification bell. So like if I'm ever on, just come through. Super cool guy, everybody. When I say I got like really cool clients, folks, maybe Thomas is probably one of them, you know? I've been lucky. I've been lucky to have like real cool people to trust me with their body, you know? Like, it's a lot. It takes a lot. So even when like, you know, people disappear, like it's still okay, you know? Yeah, but yeah, keep in contact, man. That's the email. Just email me whenever. I'd love to see how the tattoo look healed over the years. I know it's all black and gray. We'll start the color. We're supposed to start all the color. But yeah, man. You take care, and talk to you soon. Send me pics. Yeah, folks, I'm gonna. Yeah, definitely not, man. No hard feelings, dude. It's all good. It's all good. I don't. I got into this knowing that things like that can happen, you know, and as long as you're healthy and doing okay, then I'm happy, you know. It means I gotta just stay I gotta stay healthy, and that's what's dope about this, you know. So you take care. Hugging kisses to the wife. Thank you so much, man. Thanks for reaching out. And yeah, man, you know where to reach me. Spread the word. Tell people this is my channel. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. Ah, man, that was good. That was cool. That was cool. Let me just continue that. One of the things to a lot of younger tattooers, you're gonna have a client and you're gonna design something for them that you put all your time and effort, man. You might get into an argument with your partner, whoever, because you know you're not spending enough time with them, and you're drawing this piece out because you want it to be another hit. You know, before it'd be putting your stuff on the internet, in a magazine, getting your work in the magazine. Now it's the internet, and if you can do a tattoo that people are liking all the time, it's great. And so I think that's something that changed right over time. But now it's just like I'm usually just drawing stuff for my clients. You know, I'm putting all my time and all my effort, and of course I want my contemporary artists to look at the stuff and like it. So back to really what I'm saying is, they might disappear on you, you know, and you can't get upset like that. It's my and I know, you know, like you're dependent on them to, especially like let's say if you decide to go out on your own, and then you know like you might, or they just disappear. They just disappear. Just don't try your best not to hold it against them. That's one of my best advices I can give. Like it's because guess what? Anything can happen. Anything can happen. You know, anything happen. Somebody like, because if they work a 9 to 5, right? Like say if they work a 9 to 5, or say that they're self-employed like you are, right? Something might happen where they might have to pick up and leave. And, you know, like they're just super cool. And in their mind, in their plan, they're like, well, I can always move back. They might not tell you that, but just know that like, if they move, they go away. If they just disappear, don't worry. You know, they'll come back. You know, like, and just don't hold it against them. Just say, all right, you know what? I'll move on to the next. And having that type of optimism, having that type of attitude, it's a lot. It's a lot of work, yo. It's a lot of work. It takes a lot, you know. It takes a lot, and you have to just be in this mindset of just like, it's okay, you know. These things happen, you know, and because guess what? One day they're gonna show back up, and this is a prime example of what I mean by like, I haven't talked to this guy Thomas in years, you know, and I'm like, you know, like who is this guy? And I even looked through my emails, like his name, and it popped up. It didn't really pop up, right? And so like, and then he's like, oh, you're supposed to be my first red dragon, and I remember telling him that those years ago, you know, like. large scale red dragon, and it was supposed to have like gold flames coming off of it. And you know, I started that dragon, and you know, like he was part of my client list, and just disappeared after a while. Like he just didn't get tattooed by me for a while. And did I get mad at them? Nah, man, because just things can happen. You know, things can happen, and all you got to do is just kind of just put it in this. You have to be in a state of mind like, all right, move on to the next, and not in out of disrespect, but know that hey, anything can happen, and this person could be going through something, and you know, like, and trust me, I was like, man, did I push him? Maybe he shouldn't have got that back piece, you know, like, and yeah, you know, maybe I should have just did the cover up. And this was maybe like this year. I remember looking through my book, like, man, maybe I should have just listened to him and just said, hey, do just this. And you know, like I was impulsive and just, you know, and I just started overthinking everything. You know, but then I had to tell myself, you know, things happen. These things happen. Look, this is a prime example of just somebody just, you know, you got to have like a good attitude in something like this, and just be able to say, yeah, we'll move on to the next, and design something that, you know, like, you know, life goes on. Yeah. So, that's what I can really say about this profession. It's not like anything else. Sometimes you start works and you never finish it. You know, sometimes a person might laser it. You know, laser the work that you did on them. Trust me, I've seen that happen to one of the best bodysuits I've ever seen in my life, and the person that got it went to somebody else to fill in the dragons. And I just said, what? And maybe that happened, maybe it didn't happen, but like the guy ruined the art piece, and it was maybe one of the best looking, you know, ideas that I've seen done. And he just, you know, did what he wanted to do to it. You know, because guess what? You know, like after you tattoo them, you know, they own it, you know, so they could do whatever they want to their body, you know. So again, like just this is, you know, if that can happen to that artist, you know, I've just said to my mind, like, hey, it's like what I was saying in relationships, though, you don't own that person that you're with. Like they could make a decision to cheat on you, and yeah, just don't lose your cool. Like it can happen. It happens to the best of them, you know. And so like I say that with tattoos too. Just don't beat yourself up, you know, and just stay cool. And you know, look at that, you know, out of nowhere, a client that I haven't seen in years just I don't know, out of the blue, just send him my email and he stays in contact. That's what the email. All right, cool. Yeah. So, did I make that up? No, this just happened straight up and down, man. Just straight up and down. That just happened just now. And all you gotta do is just stay cool and stay all right. You know. Yeah. Okay. Do I have enough time? It's 3:00. I gotta go pick up the little one. All right, I'm gonna stop this for now, folks. I'll finish this up tomorrow and then work on the number 87. So I think number 87 is like half a dragon. All right. So thank you, everyone. We'll finish this up tomorrow. That'll be a really, really short one because it's gonna probably take me like half an hour to do the scales. Oh man, maybe I should just do it. I can't. I gotta head out. I gotta go grab the little one. Thank you everyone that came through. I know I started, so peace to everyone that came. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience. We'll do this again. Yo, everybody on X, appreciate you for everybody that watched on X. How many people was up in? How many people in here? All right, 10 people. Thank you, X. You know, whoever's watching, and I'll finish this up tomorrow, and then work on 87. I got a tattoo tomorrow, so I'll probably stream the tattoo I'm working on tomorrow. All right, everybody, thank you, appreciate you. Take care. You be good, be great, and you know, Agent Orange is in effect. You know, life goes on, right? All right. Peace. Be good.